We are glad to have Deante here.
I'm glad to be
Appreciate
here.
you.
Man. I
Oh,
fuck with
man.
y'all boys, man.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
speaking of driving, like, what made you like pick up your phone one day and just start recording what you had to say?
I was just tired of seeing everybody else's opinions. I thought everybody was just saying bullshit, or they just wasn't being completely honest about how they felt. I felt like everybody was kind of playing it safe, and especially like politics have become like people's entire identities.
Correct.
And I know how that is. Like I know how it is. Like when you're young and you get radicalized and you start become more socially aware, it becomes your whole personality. Like that's the real scare in the hoes music. It's like. It's not West Side Gun. It's like actually like
Political parties.
yeah. When niggas start getting socioeconomic at the function,
Actually, there were 2 civil rights movements.
you feel me?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
see, I was at one point. I ain't gonna lie, like around 23, 24, I was that guy. Like I hit the wig, and it's like, you know, we used to be kings, brother.
We was kings.
We was kings.
The Boyce Watkins,
Yeah.
Dr. Boyce Watkins video.
I mean, when I found Hidden Colors, it was a wrap for me.
Oh, no, you got
That shit hit me with a.
no, this
that shit
is-
zapped
this
me
is-
like
this
Men
one
in
I know.
Black.
This-
I forgot who I was before that, my nigga.
This is how I know how deep it was. How many did you watch?
3.
Woo!
Well, after 3, I was like, all right, man. All right,
Yeah,
man.
they started getting into some wacky shit.
Yeah. It started. It started
They started getting into that Dr. Yakub shit.
Yeah, niggas start getting that Yakub bag. I'm out.
That's so.
It starts sounding like ancient aliens. Like,
real shit though. Yeah. I'm too deep down
What
the
are we
black
talking
rabbit
about?
hole. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like them iceberg videos. You at the bottom level.
Yeah. Now when Phil Valentine keep making appearances, it's like, all right, man. Yeah, you know,
I'm tired of seeing
light-skinned
Tariq
chunky
Nasheed on here.
Also, too, like
How many times you gonna talk about buck breaking, Tariq?
he too suave to be. Like
him in particular.
there ain't no real suave intellectuals like that. Like
You know what's so
it's just
funny?
he's like he's a slimy kind of.
Yeah, he's a car salesman.
Yeah, real
He's a
shit.
shyster.
That's the worst kind.
That's
Yeah.
the same nigga. He
A
make
snake
like
oil salesman.
Pippin type videos.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
like how you, this is how you
It's the
pimp a lady.
cadence.
Like,
It's
nigga,
the cadence, bro.
Let me tell you about your existential crisis, brother, as a black man in America.
Let me tell you about the first ninja.
He was actually
As a black man, real samurai.
He was.
They actually say you can't one truly can't be a ninja if he doesn't have a drop of African blood. I was like, some real shit. About Hidden Colors 3, I was like, this nigga full of shit, man.
Yeah, it's a progression.
Fuck this nigga, man.
Like because the first one be lit like, oh, shit, I ain't know they
Yeah,
did
that shit
that
start
to-
frying your brain,
But then
dog.
it's like, oh, whoa. You said how? You talking about Dr. Yakub went to the island of Patmos with 59,999 followers? Why that specific numbers? And why did he ruled and he brought the Europeans to Europe and they sat there in caves for 600 years and then another 6,000 years they came back crawling on
Nigga
all
know-
fours?
He know too much.
No,
He know too much. He know too much.
No, this is
He
why.
knows a lot about everything. Like
This is why.
this nigga.
I just listened to I'm listening to the autobiography of Malcolm X.
Oh, wow.
And it's the part where I'm at the part where he's just getting into the Nation of Islam and he's like explaining what they believe. And I'm on my way to my fucking regular 9 to 5, just listening to this man talking about evil black scientists with a big head, crossbreeding, recessive genes that go from black people to Native American people to Asian
Conceptually,
people
though, right?
to white people over 6,000 years with germs, not genes. They're called germs. And I'm like, all right.
See,
all
actually,
right, fast forward.
The genome.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. This is where we get Germans. That's how niggas give it up, right? I tell you this though, it's like if a nigga die, we see him die a brutal death, and he come back in 3 days. The Yakub shit not crazy.
Word.
You know what I mean? Because we never seen that either. So I mean, I'm just saying different strokes. Like,
But it's different strokes. It's different strokes. But it's like, all right.
also too, but a 3 day like it could have been a coma.
It could have.
They could have beat the nigga unconscious.
you say, oh,
He's
not
moving.
moving.
Nice little,
They
yeah.
could have beat that nigga.
Could have just hit him with some water. Oh, you good?
Whoa.
You took
he is
60,000 people to an island for 6,000 years,
Hold on. How they get there?
and then you came back with white people.
Hey, look. I respect it.
Then you brought them to the caves of Europe.
he sun bleached him, left him out. in the
Sometimes
back
you
of the
gotta
car.
like really understand when shit comes straight out the jailhouse too, though. Because that's something you can only do with unfettered time. Like just no time, no interruptions.
No, yeah.
That's when you let your thoughts take.
Yeah.
You let your mind wander.
Some psych meds.
That was definitely
Real
created by
psych
a nigga
meds,
in solitary.
Yeah, real shit.
That was like his third week of solitary. He was like, you know what? The white man is a devil, and I can explain how.
I'll tell you.
I fuck with
And
that.
I'll tell you how.
60. It was 60,000.
Is that just black Scientology?
I swear to God, it's 59,999. They made sure to.
I'm gonna keep it. That's how they convinced niggas right there. It was like, well, they wouldn't lie about that. They
That's too exact.
They can't be that exact. They ain't
Like, why a
lying.
weird ass number like that? That's clearly, come on, because
It's got to be true.
60,000 would be far fetched.
Yeah. But
But 59,999,
Yeah, that's real.
right there, right on the precipice of believability.
Hold on, 59,999 followers. So it was 60,000.
True.
True. Can't have any, not 60,001.
Open your third eye, nigga.
Not 6,001.
I didn't do the mathematics. Clearly.
Simple mathematics. +1.
This how niggas get you though, bro.
Say,
Bro, that's how you get in prison niggas that don't know nothing about nothing. You can tell them anything. You started making videos, right? What point, like, what video did you feel like was the one that felt like, okay, this is what I could do this? Like, what video got you the feedback was like, all right, I could turn this into something?
I don't know. I think it was. I kind of
Not a lot.
Yeah, I was just kind of dope. I kind of caught a groove, so I was just doing my thing, and I was just kind of happy. Like, oh shit, this shit is kind of lit. Like people fucking with me. I had like 65K followers. This shit was lit. I was like, okay, this is cool. I started making a little money off of it. I was like, all right, it's cool. It's supplemental income. I wasn't thinking about the pod, but a lot of people was saying like, start a pod, long form, whoop.
It made too much sense because you was in that truck preaching, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
It just it kind of like I felt like it was just kind of like the natural way it was gonna go.
natural
Anyway.
progression.
Natural progression, because I didn't really see myself doing a podcast, and I had recently kind of just like I wasn't really watching podcasts like that because like D Zamero broke up, Joe Budden shit fell off. It was like, man, this podcast shit ain't sustainable.
That hurt our hearts when they broke up.
Yeah, bro.
That hurt.
Because of Jesus and Mero.
That hurt bad. That hurt bad.
I had to tell him that today, like, bro, you let me know that I could actually do a podcast, y'all. That
For real.
Joe Budden Original Crew, great podcast. Joe Rogan, like, controversial, I know, but like early on when he would just interview like experts and shit, and it wasn't like
When he didn't make
conservative,
that real right wing.
when it was cool, when it wasn't like
When he wasn't grifting.
yeah.
It was just a curiosity.
That shit was hard. It was kind of deep. It was a decent pod, and he didn't really talk a lot, so he kind of let his guests cook.
Just asking questions like, so that was it.
I was fucking with.
I mean, speaking of Scientology, we were talking about it. He had a you gotta check it out. He does an episode with you remember King of Queens? The show Queen of Queens?
I know what episode you talking
Shorty
about.
from King of Queens.
Yeah, I know
She
exactly.
talks about her whole time doing that.
I remember that.
Leah Remini. It was
I'ma
such
tell
an
you.
interesting episode, man.
He had an episode with this nigga named Paul Stamets, and he's like a mycologist. He know everything about mushrooms. That's why I was like, oh, this is a good pod. Yeah, but once I started audio. I started in the truck.
Okay.
So, but once I kind of seen like I can't promote the audio because it's like people need a visual, and I'm like on TikTok. So I don't want to be the nigga that's like on the latest episode of and just play the audio. I feel like it's not engaging, right? So I was like, all right, we're gonna get a spot. We had moved back to Georgia. I was staying in Bama for a minute. So when I moved to Georgia, I was like, I'm gonna take one of these rooms and turn it into a studio. And that's all she wrote. On came an editor. Me and her was already doing business together. Big Cat came along to help behind the camera because we didn't have a continual shot. And it should just form organically.
I say, the camera angles y'all do on the pod now is
Beautiful.
hilarious.
And then when you change the voice,
Yeah, man. That's shout out to Tristan, man. That's my editor, bro. He just really getting his bag with it.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. You was spitting. You been spitting for a while. I was like, man, I like this guy.
I
Like, this
appreciate
nigga's
it, bro.
unapologetically black. He go hard on the raccoons. He's all right with me.
Yeah, like you were saying before, like you have a certain authenticity to you that I think people really need and look for. So it's like, it's obvious, like, we're going to keep on listening to what he has to say.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I mean, the thing is too is like I'm older, like I'm 34, so I didn't like I didn't never set out to be like.
Okay, so
I didn't set out to make this like a career type thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So as it kind of progressed, it was like a proof of concept for me. Like, okay, this just makes sense to do. But it's also like I'm in here with like my best friend. I do business with a really good friend. Shit, my kid's mom be present. I can't fake the funk.
Right.
I don't really want to. I don't have the desire to impress anybody. So it's just like I'm just get on here and pop my shit. Obviously, people fuck with it. So it's just more encouragement and like affirmation to be yourself type.
Be yourself.